All right, so I was just watching a video real quick uh, about Don Wells and it was a lady talking about him and a recording of him that they had on that they recorded him talking. He was talking about a young girl and stuff. Yeah, he's got some problems. Well, down there, down south there, you have to remember, they were raised a different way down there. But I do agree, it's kind of sickening the way he was talking, and she blew up. She stopped the video and she was calling him every name in the book. Uh, yeah, I imagine this whole thing is, and you have to be careful, ladies. Okay, you have to be careful because it's a proven fact, that all these people were friends. Probably the drug trade. It's probably a drug cartel, sick, perverted. You know, uh, that's why they all stick together. And um, Candace. They're talking about Candace being friends with Benny Keys, uh, Ernie Shell, and Jody. Now Candace is saying Jody Sue and uh, Don, Benny, and are suspects. She's wondering what's going on now. I seen a video today where she brought that up. You know, it could have been like they're saying, their own little cornbread mafia or whatever, and they're all teaming up now. Yet you ladies have to be safe, all right, because they're probably using alt accounts, clone accounts. I've seen it where they came into a panel not under their name, and somebody was like, I don't even know who are these people, and they, you know, how that's how they do it, and that's I imagine how they lured a lot of these people, you know. So you got to be safe. Is Don Wells a bad person? Yes. You know, is Candace Wells a bad person for not saying something earlier? Well, we don't even, the case ain't even over with. It's an ongoing case. We don't even know if Candace Wells or Don Wells is guilty. We don't know. For all we know it, all these people that we're watching on YouTube are involved in the case and know Don Wells, Candace, Ernie Shell, Benny Keys, or whatever his name is. Hey, I was in another chat this morning just now before I started this live chatting, and they were talking about the evil on YouTube, and I was like, yeah, it's almost like some of these people are just evil. They take over your whole thing. They try and take over your channel, your whole life, and and they agreed. That is true. It's evil. I'm not here to do evil. I'm here to try and protect some of these people from the deviousness of, and it is devious on YouTube. These people are just not who they are. In real life, they are killers. In real life, they are gangbangers, drug dealers. And we're just viewers and subs. I don't know these people from Adam and Eve, you know, but I'm kind of a good person and I kind of don't like when people get ran over and they're just running over YouTube. Uh, and I do agree with some of them ladies. I'm shocked that they even let them people on YouTube, you know, Ernie Shell, you know, a lot of women saying well, a lot of women just, he's a heartthrob. But a lot of women are saying he's done bad things. He said, oh, they're all lying. Well, now they think maybe it was Ernie Shell was that killed that guy. Now I don't know if that's true, you know, but they're saying now uh, there's a lot of people thinking that it was Ernie Shell that killed that judge. Now, like I said, I don't know if that's true, but you know, now you got people saying Candace is it's just a ball of evil. And I am shocked that YouTube has not shut their channels down. And you know what? There's another good point that these people were making. We are being attacked, much like I typed back in, much like Ricky Bobby Talladega Nights, where that one guy says, "Don't bring this evil on me, Ricky Bobby. You know, don't be pushing this on me. This ain't our sickness. It ain't our madness. It's these other channels' sicknesses, madnesses, people that are after them that then attack us." And I agree with them. It's almost like a dang entity just jumping. If you mention Don Wells' name, it just, if you mention Canada, any of these people's names, and then they turn around and say, well, it's God. He's protecting us. God is protecting these people after what they've done. I don't know. That's opening the door for people to go out and do massive damage to the world and say, hey, God's on my side, so don't talk about me or you'll be attacked by, I don't know. What do I think? It's they sold their souls. They're sellouts. And what they do it for? The money, the fame, and all the nookie. I wouldn't doubt it if that one lady that they were talking to that said she was having problems with her body and her lower, I wouldn't doubt it if it's it's like they take their sicknesses. Next thing you know, you got other YouTubers that are on screen coughing and looking like death. Like, what the heck just happened? So I think we're onto something. I really do. And it, you know, could this thing jump? Sure, sure. I think it might be everything they were telling us, and that we didn't want to believe. I don't know. Last time I checked, Ed was still. Let me check real quick. Uh, I'll tell you one thing right now. Ed Dana was having a good time last night on his live with Scott Scott Groovy, I think his name is, and one other dude, KNG or something like that. They were having a good time. There wasn't a lot of people watching. It was real late at night, but Ed was smoking his cigarettes, and I don't see him live anymore. Look at Ed. Look at his eyes crossed with a dot in the middle of his head. I don't think he is. Somebody probably got a hold of him, and let's check. Let me go to his website. Nah, he ain't live no more. He shut it down. So he might have woke up or someone might have called him. He's shut down now. Cool. Okay, keep us posted because this is going viral. What's going viral? I don't know. I don't know. He probably just forgot to shut down his live. Like I said, I went to bed at 4 in the morning, and him, Scott, and I think it was just him and Scott were still live. The other guy dropped off, and I went to bed. I woke up this morning, probably about 10 o'clock, and turned on the YouTube, and the first thing that popped up was Ed Dana live, and I clicked on it. I was like, "Holy crap, they're still live!" And it was just a black screen. So someone check and make sure Ed's okay. Uh, and Scott, they both have problem. They were talking about they had to go to the doctor or something. So last night, or they've been to the doctor or something. So somebody check on them, make sure they're all right. Good God. And I know the scotch was going down good. Ed. Uh, but yeah, this whole thing with the Don Wells, Candace Wells, Ernie Shell, Benny Keys, and so many more that came on and said, I can't believe this happened. Now we found out that they're actually all friends. And that's probably where they were getting maybe their drugs from. If Don was so called a dealer, um, Jose and all these, the key thing the key thing that they're lying is as soon as I heard Jose, you know, say he threw his phone in the ocean when he went fishing or whatever. Well, why? Why would you throw your cell phone in the ocean? You know, that 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 right there is like, well, that don't make sense. Well, I didn't want people to keep bugging me or whatever. Well, then shut your phone off. You don't throw a phone in the ocean because you don't want people to call you no more. It's just, it is a ball of evil. And I do believe some of these ladies are right, and men. It's just, what did they do to us? It's like some of these channels we watch do nothing but spew out anger. Not for a week, not for, we're talking 6 months to a year. Nothing but ripping on other people, yelling, screaming, whatever. And it's almost like it jumps to you. You're next thing you know, you're over here going, you're looking like people are like, what the heck? Could it be? I don't know. Could be just it's flu season or cold season or whatever kicking in. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's getting crazy. I'll tell you that much. So now we got to worry about curses from these people. We got to worry about once they do get into prison, then we got to make sure they're not trying to call hits from prison or whatever. I mean, this is, and I do agree with some of these ladies. I can't believe that that YouTube is not set up yet. They're working on it, but to detect a clone account or a alt account, meaning not real. It's a real account, but that app is showing it's someone else that they're using. You know, and I imagine a lot of these people's videos I notice have been taken down, saying we've ended the stream and yada 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 for copyrights and other things. I didn't read the whole thing. Right in the middle of a live, they just end it. Now, could that be because maybe they tracked that account, and it was showing alt accounts or fake accounts? Or is it content? I've never had them shut down a live. before. I've never seen it on YouTube where they just shut it down and say this live stream has been shut down due to copyright infringements and whatever else was underneath there. So it could be that some of the big boys that thought, you know, they knew what they were talking about, uh, are now the ones that are, you know, the cause of it all with all these fake accounts and everything. It could be. It could be. I gotta make some coffee. I'm making some more coffee, but I think they're right. Uh, some of these ladies, and you know, there's nothing you could do because most of these people are friends with them, and everybody wants that big interview of Don Wells or Candace. I'm like, why? Why do you pay these people any attention at all? You know, I gotta have them views. I gotta have them on my channel and interview them, and you know, so I can make money. And it's unreal. It's unbelievable. Now Benny Keys is saying it's a big thing or something, and he's, you know, it's just unreal. He knew them before, supposedly, before the girl came up missing. Now they're saying she's not dead. They sold her for drugs. Everyone's, oh, thank God, you know. And they fail to see the whole thing of what these people are, pure evil, selling their own children for drugs. Unbelievable. I don't think she's alive. Why? Because they weren't planning on people. If she was sold for drugs or whatever, it got too hot too fast. And actually, they might have been the cause of her death because so much heat was put on it where summer just disappears. Uh, the CPS and all that or whatever was going to show up the day after she was disappeared, supposedly. The people that have her might have did something bad to her because there was just too much heat on the case so fast. And 9 out of 10 times, I hate to say it, they do bad things. They don't want the you know, they off them and dump them on the side of a road or something just because there's too much heat. You know, that it got turned around that someone kidnapped her, a drug dealer. Maybe they sold her legitimately. Maybe someone adopted her. I'm not saying that's what happened, but and the pressure got so big and they, you know, they'll never find her, probably. The other theory is they know exactly where she's at and she's alive, and this was all for money and to keep the kid from CPS and them taking the kids from them. Which people are like, oh, all right. And they don't see the crime in that. You know, all the resources, all the people that they've been trying to probably kill to keep the story that someone kidnapped her or whatever. You know, I don't know. I think too much time went by. Someone would have came forward, even the government. If she was adopted by somebody, the government would have came out. The police, and they would have came out and they would have said she's fine. She's been adopted and quit looking for her. Because they don't let that information out legally. When you adopt a child, they protect that child and the family from anyone looking for that child, and even the family sometimes. And you won't be able to find that child because they're protecting her. She's getting a new life, and they're protecting her, you know. So we'll never find her. If it was a legitimate adoption agency and someone adopted her, and there might have been money in the deal. I've seen cases like that and adoptions where they pay people, you know, then you won't find that kid because the adoption agency and the government is helping to keep her safe and grow up, uh, thinking that them parents are her parents. Now I seen on YouTube someone made a new video saying that Ryan Upchurch came in and tainted the Summer Wells case deliberately with money and and just for publicity or whatever. People are like, "Are you kidding me?" You know, well, it might be. We don't know. You know, we're just viewers, subs. You know, I don't pry into people's lives. You know, uh, who knows what these people do? But I can tell you this much: I agree, it's a curse. It's whatever it is. They think it's God protecting them. You know, uh, and they're untouchable. And I do believe some viewers that are investigating this case or couch potato YouTube have been attacked spiritually, uh, mentally, and physically. You know, I wouldn't doubt it if they're injecting people trying to kill everybody, like the thing that was going around on YouTube or whatever. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it if these people were so jealous of certain people that they tried to kill them or inject them or whatever because they were jealous. Hey, I've been jealous before, but to try and kill somebody because you're jealous, it's just people are so, the world is lost. It really is, you know. Uh, I can see someone calling someone a name or saying, "Hey, I don't like that dude," because they're jealous. But to kill them, to give them a disease, to curse them, to it's just unreal. It's like the Chris Watts case. You know, uh, they could have just split from each other, but no, they didn't. They decided to stay together, and what happened? Chris kills his whole family. You know, when he should have just walked away and got a divorce. He would have had to pay child support, alimony, and that alone will drive a man nuts. Where he don't have nothing the rest of his life, you know, because he's paying so much in child support and alimony. I understand that. Then they will go out and get another job, or they run us into the ground. Do you hear that, men? You men out there, do you hear that? They run us into the ground. I know most of you out there are saying, "Oh, well, that's just part of being a man." No, it ain't. Not when you worked so hard to have something and within a blink of an eye, you got nothing. And then they want you to go get three jobs to try and pay for everything. You got no time to do anything. You got no life. No other women want you, because you're just so broke. They run us into the ground. And who's doing it? The fallen angels. These ones that are saying, be a man, we are. We're testing you, angels. Some of you, well, you know what happened to you. Some of you know what's going to happen to you. But they put so much stress on us men, they're snapping. And when a man snaps that has military training, uh, they snap. And I don't blame them, not one bit. Society has come down so hard on these people where uh, these fallen angels are controlling these women. You know, God is very upset at these dudes, so much so that he's close to wiping the earth clean of them. I don't blame him. He's done it once before. Uh, you know, that's my opinion on it. I mean, somebody's controlling these women. You know, somebody's putting these women up to doing this kind of stuff on YouTube. Uh, you know, and the women usually snap. Well, because uh, a woman's body and their chemistry is so much different than a man's. And just the chemicals in a woman's body uh, will make her snap. You know, why did Jody Aries kill that guy? Well, probably because uh, he didn't want to be with her. And after she pretty much gave him her whole body for him to do whatever he wanted with, and you only do stuff like that with people you're going to be with, not just a girl you bang. Um, you know, and he didn't want to be with her. He was using her purely for sex, no love. You know, he lied to her, whatever. She snapped, killed him. Yeah, love's nuts, ain't it? When you just walk away, I'll walk away every time. I will just walk away. You know, don't need it. They want me to sit there and act a fool, get on my knees, beg, cry, don't leave me, baby. No, I'm out of here. Yeah, you don't want me? That's fine. You're banging some other dude? That's fine. You know, I'm gone. And that's it. Boom. Get out of there. Even if you got kids, you know, because the pressure of uh, that will drive someone half crazy to kill somebody. It's a proven fact. I think they're cracking down on people watching or showing their other people's content too. Bendejo, I notice you become the talk of YouTube, how you twist words around and put words in people's mouths. No, I never said uh, that nobody ever kills a woman he's having sex with. I said, I can't understand how these men kill these women that they're having sex with and are in love with and have kids. That's what I said. But Bendejo, you need to really behave yourself because you're the talking of YouTube. You know, you're a troll, supposedly, from what everyone's saying. But you're allowed here. That's okay. I guess you work for somebody or something, they're saying. But like I said, a lot of people are uh, starting to say, what is going on YouTube? What is it? Is it real? Is it an entity? Is it a demon? I don't know. Is it terrorist? We don't know. Is it mafias, gangs? They could be. They all could be. It's like a gang. The government's been saying that for a long time now. People just don't listen. The law-abiding citizens listens. It's the people that are corrupt, connected, whatever, drug dealers, sex dealers, that don't pay attention to what's going on. You know. So yeah, the devil will try and twist his words, make it out to look like all kinds of things. Same thing with Don Wells. Uh, you know, he said a lot of things that upset a lot of these women and men. And what can you do about it? Not too much. You know? I don't know. I have no idea. Now, if I delete this dude and he comes back into my chat, I got my boy. We're gonna make some calls and electronically track his ass, and then just drop a bomb on him. He might be dead already. I think Dave's right. I think he already did it to himself, Dave. He probably offed himself, or he's getting ready to. I don't know. Or it's some kind of it could be what they're talking, that these people have been talking to these spirits or whatever, and they're really fallen angels and they really screwed themselves. They're screwing the world too for opening the door to that thing. And what do you do about it? I don't know. What's going to happen with Don Wells and Candace Wells and Ernie Shells and Benny Keys in the world? I don't know. Uh, but from what Intel says, it's mainly other YouTube channels that are in the crime drama. They're all involved in this that are attacking me, which by laws, uh, you know, are criminal offense and grounds of attacking people. They're trying to bring everybody in it. They're trying to say that the bikers and the drug cartels and the uh, Masons and the syndicate were the ones that killed uh, them two little girls out there in Delphi and kidnapped Summer Wells, and it was the cartel, and it was this, it was that. Now a lot of dudes are going, we want these guys, we want them real bad, because they're making these organizations lose money, and they're trying to blame the murder of two young girls uh, on organizations and stuff. And no, it wasn't the mafia that killed them two little girls. It wasn't the cynic. It wasn't the Masons. It was this group of people on YouTube that were trying to control the case, put the blame on other people before it was found out that it was them that was involved in it. And we're seeing the same thing with Don Wells' case and Summer Wells' cases, where he's trying to say it was a cartel, it was Mexico, it was this, it was that, it was. He's a drug dealer for Tennessee. He's been in Indiana. He's been, you know, uh, he's evil. What do you want me to do about it? You know? Let me check my chat. Good God, no, what Bendejo say? We don't want you to snap because third cousin uncle was in the military. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a third uncle cousin. You must be talking about them cornbread fed dudes. So he had it coming, right? We will pull the tape. I don't know what the heck he's talking about. It must be true what they're saying about him. You must be a troll, Bendejo, for a channel. We're not sure. You're definitely not who you say you are. Uh, so yeah, it's crazy with the Don Wells case, and I don't blame that lady. She went off on Don Wells after she wanted us to listen to the recording of him talking to somebody about a little 12-year-old girl or something, the way she dresses, and she'll be pregnant in a couple years, and she looks like she's real sexy and real older, and I don't know. That's just some crazy stuff. That is just some crazy stuff. But tonight on ATS News, I believe, which is a great channel, is the Kurt Cobain case. And I'm going to watch that tonight. And I think that little lady, that little firecracker is going to be going live. I think at 1:30 or something. You know what I've noticed what these people are trying to do is they're, they're trying to make their viewers and subs out to be something they're not. You know, when I first started going to the chats, everybody said I was a troll. I'm like, no, I got a real channel. I play guitar, I sing, I do all kinds of things. Sometimes I'm just a complete nut behind the camera. I'm not a troll, you know. And they've done it to other people that have been subs and in their chat for many, for a long time. They try and turn these people into you're a stalker. The hell you mean? You're beautiful, but not that beautiful to stalk. You know, you got to be top notch to have me stalk you, and I wouldn't stalk you right now. Gas prices are phenomenal, and I'm not a stalker, so and I proved them wrong again. Now people in these chats that I go to and everything say, no, I've seen his channel. He's not a stalker. He's not crazy. You know. So eventually they'll catch on that I'm not the one causing the trouble. So But I did give him permission. I want you to track my YouTube. Leave the ladies alone. You know, I let my mods know, leave the ladies alone. Although my mod came in and got rid of a woman, but I talked to her and said, uh, I unblocked you or whatever. You're allowed in my chat. And she said, that's cool. Uh, so I am glad they're tracking, and I would track some of these people down. You know, they like to play games with people's heads. I don't like to play games with people's heads. I don't like to stalk people. I've been stalked before. These people, they're like a vampire. And somebody was talking about that in a video I was watching. These people are vampires. They're a demon, like a vampire. They suck the life out of you. Ah. And hey, some of the photos I've seen of Don Wells and some of these guys, they do look like vampires. And they're pissed because I said, get the stakes ready and the sledgehammers. You know, let's make it real. Let's hunt these guys down, find them, put stakes through their heart, put them to rest. You know, they're literally sucking the life from us, spreading their sickness and disease. The devil himself. I'd vote yes for it. If they ask me, let's get it over and done with. So, and you have to, ladies, thank you for letting me know about this trigger thing, how these people come into your chat. I've seen it. These ladies are having a great day. Everybody's chatting. Everything's going good. We're laughing. They're chatting with us and they're talking about cases. Someone comes into that chat room and boom, it triggers uh, the person that's on panel. Next thing I've seen them change, boom, in a blink of an eye and get all upset and everything. I'm like, what just happened? We were focused on a case, and now these people came in to the chat, and panel has lost focus and gone nuts. Now, Satan, the devil. I don't kiss the fanny of other people's other mods. I say hi when I go into a chat, but I don't call people. I don't communicate on social media, uh, with all these people. Um, I like Hugh Caldwell's music and guitars. Plus, like I found out, I'm part Scottish. This whole family tree thing is humongous. I thought it was only a couple things, and now they're like, "Oh no, you're a little bit of everything." How can I be a little bit of everything? I don't know. I could have been an experiment, test tube baby. What happened to Crowbar? Bendejo? How come Crowbar ain't on? What's the deal with that? Crowbar should start his own little channel up. He's got a bunch of guitars. People love to see guitars, pedals, amps. Yeah. Oh, hey, I want to give a shout out to Metalhead Hippie. He was in Ed Dana's chat room last night. He popped in there last night. No, Metalhead Hippie. So that's cool. They say he's back now. His channel's up and going. I think he took a little vacation. That was cool. Shout out to Metalhead Hippie Jeff. Ah, excuse me. And yeah, yeah. So let me check my chat. That's the usual Bendejo. And then you come along and tell them they're beautiful. Yeah, I tell all kinds of women they're beautiful. They're strong women, kind, beautiful. I say that to all the women. Gear is boring. Gear ain't boring. Gear is, it's always good. Although they've been creating too much gear. And really, people are like, and that's why a lot of people ain't buying gear too. They're always coming up with something. But let's get back to this case. Now, what do we know? We know that they're all connected. Don Wells, Candace Bly, Hody, Jody Sue, Ernie Shell, Benny Keys, or whatever. It's like they're the head of the mafia family, you know, the cornbread mafia or whatever. Now they're saying, now they're saying Upchurch, Ryan Upchurch somehow got brought into this. Why? I don't know. Now they're saying his tattoo means eat more cornbread or something like that. This is unreal. It might be. These people might be going down and doing hard time for tampering with a case, an ongoing case. And it's sad, but that's the reality of it. You know? Very sad. I don't know. You must be blocking my channel or doing something then, Bendejo. You're not government. If you were government, they would have been here already. So you ain't from this government. Where you're from, I don't know. You might be from this government. You might work for another channel. I really don't know, nor do I care. But you could be Sean Harmon. You could be uh, uh, the other idiot. What's the Greeno or whatever? You could be any crime channel that I pissed off because I ain't buying your story. You could be sent from a guitar channel. You know, I don't know, but when I find you, then we'll deal with you. But you could live right next door to me, which a lot of people are saying we got a problem around here. We'll deal with it. There ain't going to be no repercussions. Get rid of these people. Well, you heard Mr. Trump. We can shoot people in the head and there ain't going to be no repercussion. You know, if he can do it, we can do it. You know, I don't know. It's a madness. I ain't getting sucked up into it. Don't let these people suck you up into it, YouTube. And watch your channels. And some people are starting new channels because them channels have been hacked or whatever. YouTube's making too much money. It might be YouTube doing it. And, you know, what are we dealing with? I don't know. A rogue robot. There ain't people behind screens watching people. It's a computer. that runs the whole thing. So it's madness from the word go. And I think deliberately they're doing this. I don't know. It could be. It could be. Lord, who is it? It could be Elon Musk waiting for me to tell him the secret of my UFOs. And then he'll pump out a whole bunch of them. It could be one of the dudes I went to high school with trying to push my buttons. There's the phone again. You know what's funny? It says someone's name, but you pick it up and it's some guy. Hello, I want to talk to you about insurance. Yeah, hold on. Let me put this body back in this trunk before the police show up. What? Yeah, you got to mess with these people sometimes. What is it? I don't know. The devil. I spoke the truth. Devil's pissed. We got a problem in the USA. Sooner or later, it's going to smack these people in the head. Then they're going to come to me and say, "Can we use this? Can we?" No, we can't, because we're perfectly safe and we got all the weapons. You're bored? Well, go troll some YouTube channels. You know what? We never see you hardly at Dave's guitar channel. You know, we don't see it too much. We don't know who you are, but you're buddies with Dave. Uh, I don't know. Maybe it's Ed Dana's Scott Groove using a alt account or something, or who knows? I don't know. I don't care. You know, I just hope they find Summer so they can put her to rest easily. Uh, you know, uh, and get this done with. Hopefully, she's alive. We're hoping she's alive. But as time goes by, it don't look good. Um, and I think it was a movie they were trying to get. I think they did all this stuff was for a movie. They were up here shooting. There was people up here saying they seen Don Wells and Grandma what Candace or whatever lookalikes. So we don't get to the real culprits, witchery, sorcery, whatever you want to call it. Uh, Sleight of hand. So, but I gotta go because there is a crime channel coming on here soon that I want to watch. Um, Very good lady at doing crime stuff. So I'm gonna watch that. Um, I'll be back later. Remember, be safe. We got storms out there. You know, bad weather. So be safe. I'm gonna go. I gotta check out this crime channel, and yeah, I got a life. I'm gonna get my life back from all these people that they stole. You know, devil came along and gave my guitar talents and good looks to some of these people, and I'm gonna get it back, Bendejo. You know, the hard way. But you're right. You need to get a life. See, Bendejo, I worked my whole life with a disability, so I know you're upset. You probably came here and you probably don't do too much or anything like that. That's okay. You're probably a young kid. You know, get yourself uh, some friends and stay off YouTube. It's not good for you. And quit trolling people because, you know, that's what you're becoming as a troll from another channel, as an alt, probably. But, like I said, there's a reason why these people's videos were shut down right in the middle of a live, which has never been done too much. Um, and it will explain everything. Are we invaded? Has this country been invaded? Every day it's being invaded. Ah. So it could be my own family trolling me. Nutsos. All right, you folks have a great day. Be safe. Dave, come get your troll. Good God. And this is why people are causing such a big stink on YouTube, is people can't make a channel because other people are sent to destroy it. You know, and I'm not saying Dave is doing that, but um, you know, we ain't bowing down to nobody. I can tell you that much. We are nationwide. We ain't backing down from nobody. Uh, this channel's going to keep going, and I'm still going to be the same idiot that I am all the time. You know, if we got to get rid of certain states, I'm very headstrong. I don't care what you say. I know the business is corrupt and evil. It all is. So I'm not backing down. I don't care. They can threaten me with everything. We got guns. Good. Good. Yeah. We can fight. Good. I'm from Chicago. I've been in a couple of them things myself. Uh, you know, we're going to do it. Yeah, do it. Sue me. You ain't going to get blood for a turnip because I'm poor. Um, do whatever you got to do. I really don't care. But don't you come crying to me when my boys get a hold of you. Now, you folks have a great day. Be safe. Pendejo, get yourself a woman. All right. And yes, uh, Blair White was in here asking if you are single. Hook up with her. I think she's married. I think Blair's married now, so I don't know. But I got to go check out a channel, crime channel. You guys have a great day. Be safe. And remember, ladies, you're all beautiful. You're all strong women. And some are very talented. Very talented. So have a great day. Be safe. Keep an eye on the weather. Keep an eye on your kids. See you later.